Okay, so you might be wondering, what is it that we need, right? And so the Institute of Medicine came up, so a bunch of smart scientists came up with the dietary recommended intakes, right? DRIs for the 30 vitamins and minerals. And the DRIs are composed of different values, which you're going to see us refer to throughout this, and you see it in the literature as such. So RDA is the main one you'll see. You'll probably heard that a lot. Recommended daily intake. That's the amount you want to shoot for. It covers about the needs of 97 to 98% of the population, right? So those are what we want to meet on a regular basis. Now, sometimes you're going to say EAR, estimated average requirement. Okay, so that covers the needs of about 50% of the population. That is set at 2 standard deviations below the RDA. Okay, so it's much lower than the RDA. And Neal's going to talk about this a lot as well when he goes through some of the other data. Then we have adequate intakes. The AI is set when there's not enough data to figure out what the RDA is, right, or the AR. So it's sort of a guesstimate, if you will, based on available data. And then the tolerable upper limit, the UL, is the maximum amount you can consume without adverse health effects over time. So there's an upper limit set for the vitamins and minerals and some other nutrients as well. It's going to be based on, as you can see, this is just a sample snippet of a chart I put together, which is also online. It's going to be based on your needs, are going to be based on your age, your gender, your life stage, and then your activity level. And the goal here, the aim of the dietary requirements is their RDAs are set a little bit higher to prevent a deficiency disease, right? It's not necessarily to optimize your quality of life or to optimize healthy aging, which we'll explain a little more deeply.
So just a,
Neal,
just
you want to add in?
Just a quick note on this. So for many of you that might know, the DRIs, dietary reference intakes, right? And RDA, the RDA actually is the recommended dietary allowances. So it's got a little spacing in there for different things. So I just want you to kind of understand what that definition is. And I know Kat already said it, is that it satisfies 98% of the population. Ears satisfy only 50% of the population, maybe, we don't even know that. And AI's adequate intake, it just means we don't know how much you need, okay? So the reason, all I'm trying to summarize here is that all we pay attention to is recommended dietary allowances, which is RDA. That's all we pay attention to, because that satisfies the majority of the population.
And then the data we'll be looking at shows how many people don't even reach the EARs, which is way below the RDAs, right, Neal? So we'll be going into that a little bit more. Okay, cool. So once again, you're in listen only mode for those of you guys who are just joining. If you have a question, type it into the questions box below as you think of stuff as we go along. Okay, so the key takeaway, all these RDAs and AIs and EARs are set for all the different vitamins and minerals. And really, so what you need to do is you need to consume a wide variety of minimally processed foods from all the food groups, right? That allows you to maximize your micronutrient intake while staying within your calorie needs to achieve and maintain a healthy body weight.